Hey, what's up guys, Matt here, and welcome to a video, one of which I haven't made in a very long time. I haven't just, sat down and talked to the camera in over a year on this channel. It's surprising, but, I've been very busy, have other opportunities that I have to really take, to further, my education, my career, my social life, etc., etc. But yeah, so welcome to episode 1. It's hopefully going to be a weekly thing, where I just sit here, talk to you guys, talk about some tech, talk about some apps, talk about, movies, really whatever I feel like talking about. I've been pretty much just sitting in classes, hitting the gym, and, living life. Summer plans, I'm actually applying. I'm going next week to a job, to like an interview. It's more like a they want to put a face to your resume. I'm applying to be a teaching assistant at Maine Media School in Camden, Maine, which is really cool. I'll be staying out there if I get that position, which I'm really looking forward to. I'll be staying out there and teaching others how to use cameras, how to make things look good, and how to use these tools to create something beautiful, or something that you've always wanted to create. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, and if I do that, I'll still try to make videos. I'll still be doing cinematic stuff. I might do vlogs. That might be a more, every day there's something new, so a vlog might be the better option. Upcoming videos, other than this, I could do some more gameplay. I'm considering it. I'm really looking forward to getting another hard drive so I can actually record locally. Right now I'm kind of like maximizing my space that I have. I'm considering getting like a 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte drive from Western Digital. If you have any suggestions or know any deals, drop a comment down below. Not necessarily a link. I don't think you'll be able to post a link, but give me a suggestion on Amazon or something that I can look up. But yeah, so today's movie review, we're going to be talking about the new movie Get Out, which is directed by Jordan Peele from Key and Peele. It's his first directing experience that he's had, other than his comedy sketches. So this is kind of something very different. It's a completely different genre, kind of the horror thriller style. So I saw it last weekend, I should say, and I thought it was pretty good. I'm not going to do too many spoilers. I'm going to keep this as spoiler free as possible. It's a very original story that's taking on socially sensitive topics in a creative way. Overall, I thought the cinematics were pretty good. It's not a crazy movie. It doesn't look like it's a totally high budget film, like compared to if you watched Logan or something like that. It's nothing crazy like that set wise, but overall it looks good. The plot is pretty simple. You can kind of figure it out, put the pieces together if you if you just sit there and watch it. It's not a crazy plot. Although the climax. The main problem with me was that the climax of the film was so late in the movie that all the action that came afterwards, because when you have a movie, you have the build to the climax, and then after that, it's kind of like whatever the problems are either getting solved, or whatever it is for whatever film you're watching. This one, the climax hit very late in the movie. I'd say almost maybe 20 minutes before they rolled credits, and that really rushed the action for me, and I felt almost unsatisfied when I came out. Like, the plot was going really good, and everything seemed pretty crazy, and then all of a sudden it kind of just like everything happens within 15 minutes, and you're like, well, damn, that was the entire movie. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Let me know what you think. If you've seen it, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought when you watched it. If you agreed, if you disagreed, just share your opinion no matter what it is. So we're going to move on to some gaming news. With the Nintendo Switch came out last week, seems to be doing very well. A lot of people are satisfied with the fact that there's only, one main game and a few other small games. A lot of people are, sinking hours, hundreds of hours into Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that's really good. I'm happy to see Nintendo take off with, their own title on a brand new console, and it kind of works. It just works. In classic Nintendo fashion, they're kind of bringing it back from the Wii U, which you can still buy Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. A lot of people don't realize that, I don't think. But yeah, something that people are having an issue with are people with big hands with the Joy-Con controllers. If you don't want to shell out, $70 for the Pro controller, a lot of people are turning to their 3D printers, or if you have a local 3D printing shop, colleges, check colleges, maybe search for Fab Labs if you're in a city area. You can print your own Joy-Con, controllers, and people have designed them and put them on Thingiverse for free, where you can download them and test them out. And a lot of them seem to have solved many people's issues. So if you're having any issues with that, I definitely recommend going to check that out. Or if you have a 3D printer, definitely recommend printing off a design or two, just to check it out. But yeah, a lot of people are happy with Legend of Zelda. I think a lot of people are starting to be like, all right, what's next? Next big thing, a lot of people are turning to Mario Kart. Which I think will just be a success as normal. Mario Kart's a fun game, whatever age range. It's great to just, have friends over and play Mario Kart, or play Mario Kart online with friends. And with the Switch's local multiplayer capabilities, I think it's going to be a big hit. So this week's tech of the week is something that I've been using for a couple months now. I don't really like to make tech reviews until I really have used them and abused them. So this week I'm reviewing the Jaybird F5 Freedom. These are a tricky situation. So right now on Amazon, they're $139. So it's literally $10 more than the X3s, which just came out. Now I'm gonna tell you why I like these over the X3s. So they come in carbon, which is this color, gold, which is a white and gold. It looks very nice. Blaze or red, and ocean, which is blue. In my opinion, these are the most rugged earbuds that you can get from Jaybird. I've had the X2s, and a lot of times the waterproofing is not as good as it says. And I brought these to the gym. I brought these outside. I've had them, in the rain. I've never had an issue with water intruding on the system. The only other thing that I can tell you about these, if you have the X2s and you're considering an upgrade, or maybe you have a separate set of wireless earbuds and you're considering the Jaybird option, this comes with the app. The X3s also come with this app, and it's a amazing system where you can actually go through and customize all the sound profiles and save separate sound profiles to whatever music you might be listening to. At the gym, you want to just block out noise, get some bass, so you can have a gym playlist, and then you can have, something quiet listening or movie watching, something that's more clear. But yeah, it's a lot of features in that app that make it very much worth. The only thing that I could say that is the main difference between the X3s and these are, you have the battery backpack. This makes the entire headset very light when you're using it. This is literally it. So you have your headphones here, which are very small, even with the wingtips, very discreet. When you put these in your ears, you won't really notice that you're wearing, people won't notice that you're wearing them. So it's a very discreet and classy look, in my opinion. The X3s kind of stick out more. And so how this works is that you get 4 hours, which doesn't seem like a lot, but 4 hours continuous listening is, it's a lot of media to ingest, especially for gym heads. You're not going to really be at the gym for 4 hours. Even if you are, you have this. So this is not only the charging cradle, but it's also a extended battery. So you clip this on, and this goes back to the original size of say the X2, little brick, little speaker and media controller, and you literally clip that on, and it charges it, and it adds 4 extra hours. So in total you do have 8 hours of battery life. I use these every day in college when I'm going to class, and I have no problems with them. I could probably get more than 4 hours of battery life. I could have all day battery life if I pause my music when I'm not listening to them, obviously. As for the last segment of this week's episode, I'm going to talk about my app of the week. And this week it's actually a video game. It's a nostalgic game for me in particular because, it really brings back memories of me playing this game as a kid, and it's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. It's free on iPhone and Android, and it's a multiplayer Yu-Gi-Oh! Game where, it's very nerdy to play it, but I promise if you played Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid, this is a very basic Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's the old school rules. It's nothing crazy, but it really brings back good memories as a kid. And another cool thing, you can actually, with each win that you get, you're able to go to the store and you can use your gems, which you get like that. You get gems and you can buy different booster packs to build your deck. So it's pretty cool. You can purchase a pack. Sadly, it's not like a full-size pack, where you get 12 cards. This one is only 3, but it's really cool. You get different deck building abilities and stuff like that. It's pretty sweet, and it has all the old cards, which is a good feature in my opinion. Yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I do like talking with you. If you have any opinions or any thoughts on anything that I've said today, please drop a comment down below, and also be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already for weekly vlogs, podcasts. And if you have any recommendations for apps or technology that you might want to see a review on, please let me know down in the comments as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Matt, and as always, peace.